the session by mistake. Yes, as I was responding, Jabao, the question is we are still perceiving the language of the former colonizer as the yardstick for development or for progress. We do not see our own languages as good enough in our the political, socio-political development trajectories that we want to take. I appreciate that an argument can be raised insofar as there being many dialects and languages in Africa. And I've seen actually scholarship that point to how language policies in Africa have been shaped by this tendency to favor the language of the former colonizer as being the official language against the indigenous languages on the basis that Africa has so many indigenous languages. Zimbabwe is almost up to 18 indigenous languages. But the point still remains that none of those indigenous languages are elevated to a point whereby they meaningfully contribute to the development of African countries. So yes, in Mali, the coup might have taken place, the government might have been overthrown, but the fact still remains that it is French that is enjoying hegemonic dominance over the indigenous languages. That is my take on the Mali case that you are raising. And yes, Bruce, you are right. That is what I'm calling for. This self-introspection and seeing ourselves as worthy enough and as being on the same level. That is from a racial equality perspective. We need to introspect and see ourselves as just as worthy to participate in the global economy as our former colonizer. That way we realize the ideals of Pan-Africanism. Right. This question on the I've already engaged the question of the diversity of languages. I will take the South African example as a case in point, whereby almost the major indigenous languages in South Africa, be they Xhosa, Zulu, Chipedi, they have almost up to 9 languages that are contributing to the political and socio-economic development of that particular country. So no indigenous languages is looked down upon as much as what is happening in Zimbabwe, for example. That is, you can find, be it the local media, be it as a medium of instruction, being used in government, that is politically, Zulu, Xhosa, and Changani, and all those particular languages. So South Africa has shown us that it is possible to use the many indigenous languages, how many they are, to participate meaningfully in the socio-economic and political development of a country, rather than falling back on Afrikaans or English, for example. Those local languages are being used alongside Afrikaans and English in South Africa. So South Africa has shown us that it is possible to use our many indigenous languages to contribute meaningfully to developmental processes. Right. So I think I've raised more much of. Well, no, it's okay, Robert. So I hope you have been satisfied. So let me just try to find out if there is still anything that I need to address. I think that is pretty much what has been raised on the platform. So let me just thank all the people who have entered this session and who have for making your important interventions. I will definitely use them as I come up with the write up for this particular presentation. In Zimbabwe here it's evening, so allow me to say good evening, even if it's still morning or afternoon, wherever you are. And I wish you all the best as we continue engaging with this Pan-Africanist consciousness. Thank you so much.